Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon. Shall we start now? Yes. How are you? Very nice. Take care of today. We are facing the great disease COVID-19. Take care of. Everyone must wear mask. Okay, children, take care of. Yes, have you any books and take your textbook, children? Today we shall start new prose. The name is Gentleman of Rio in Medio. Gentleman of Rio in Medio. Okay, children. In the previous class, we have discussed about the previous prose or lessons, but it gives different concept and different objects. Okay, children. Here, conversation between father and grandfather. In the pre-reading task, just children, it is one of the tasks to you. Conversation or dialogue between two persons about the topic. Children, assume or imagine your grandfather owns a small piece of land. It comes from ancestors. Ancestors means forefather. Forefather. Okay, children. The abundant means plentiful, rich, fruit yielding trees. It means your grandfather has piece of land, grow many kinds of fruits, trees. They give yield plenty of number of many kinds of fruits such as apple, grapes, and pomegranate, papaya, mangoes, several kinds, the different names of mangoes we called. As you know that children, your grandfather has many kinds or several kinds of trees. They give very rich yield. Okay, children. So it is inherited, means it comes from forefathers, his ancestors. Your father intends to sell it. Grandfather saved that piece of fruit trees of land, but your father intention sell that piece of land to another person. Okay, children. So it is a concept, it is a main object, it is learning points. It is learning points. So what would be reaction of our grandfather? Your father wanted to sell that piece of land, but your grandfather reaction. What is the reaction of your grandfather about your father selling that property or piece of land? Then complete the dialogue between your father and grandfather. Okay, children? Yes. Are you ready? Shall we discuss our conversation between both of them? Further, could we sell the land? Note the point, children. So, which word is word form here? Yes, sell. You know that sell. Tense from the word, present tense, past tense, past participle. So, sell. Know the children. Sell and sell. Spelling S-E-L-L, sell. C-E-L-C-E-L-L, sell. Both words have different meaning. Same song. What we call? Yes, homophone. Children, cell. Yes, homophone. Okay, children, homophone. S-E-L-L, cell. C-E-L-L, cell. S-E-L-L, cell. C-E-L-L, cell. It is homophone. What is the past form of the cell? Children, tell me. Ramesh, you tell what is the past form of cell? Very good answer. Very nice, children. And Suresha, you tell what is the participle of the word sell? Very nice. Sold. Once again I will repeat. Sell, sold, sold. Very nice answer. Very good answer. Sell, sold. Sold. Okay, children. His father he wanted to sell that land. Grandfather keeps silent for a few seconds. Means his grandfather listened to that word, sell. He became silent. It means he did not agree to sell that piece of land. No. His grandfather's answer is no. We should not. Means we should not sell that piece of land. It means disagree. Agree, disagree. What is this? Yes, this is a negative prefix. We should not. It is inherited. Don't sell because it is our ancestors. Don't sell from my ancestors. Father, so what? Grandfather, it is my prized possession. Children, some people pronunciation, wrong pronunciation, position, that is wrong. Possession. No children, possession. P-O-S-S-E-S-S-I-O-N. Possession. It is prized. Children, you mind it, prize and prized. It is also homophone. P-R-I-C, prize. P-R-I-Z-E-D. Z-E, prize. Okay, children. So, prize. P-R-I-C, prize. P-R-I-Z-E, prize. Prize, prize. Father, what have you thought it is prized possession? Grandfather, why it is necessary to sell? It means, so why should we sell that property? Father, it is far away. It is remote. It is for a long mile. So that I decide sell the far away that property. Father, grandfather, okay. If you have no time, I will go supervise it. So in this way of talking, children, just remember, it is a task for you. You talk with your father or your father, conversation with your grandfather. Okay, children? So in this, it is a task and it is an activity. Children, you mind it. Note this conversation, write down on the project work. Because if you write a conversation, these conversation lines, and you will get 2 marks. Note this, and you must write down in the project work. Okay, children? Activity 1. Next paragraph. So before that, we should learn about the author. Children, you mind it? You remember in the previous class of prose and poem, first we introduce about the author Okay, children. Before that, we should introduce about the author. So, in this prose, Gentleman of Rio and Medio, written by Juan A. Sedillo. Juan A. Sedillo. Children. So, in this, just I am reading in this paragraph. Children, take care of, just follow me. Several or number of words are difficult to use of, to pronunciation. Pronunciation, it is new words. We should not correct pronunciation. Pronunciation, children. Remember, pronunciation. Syllable, very good. Some letters gives one sound. Pro, nun, si, ye, shan. Please count. How many syllables are here? Very nice, very fine. Pro, nun, si, ye, shan. How many syllables are here? Very good, children. Very good, very nice. 5 syllables are here. Children, you must remember, in the examination they will ask syllable, homophone, conversation. All these are necessary. You must learn. Not only examination, children. You might need for our knowledge, improve our knowledge, develop our knowledge, and decrease our lack of knowledge. Okay, children? Yes, I am ready. Follow me and write down. So it took months of negotiation. Unlike that word negotiation is new word, new concept. Negotiation to come to an understanding with old man. He was in no hurry. What he had the most of was time. He lived up. Underline that word, lived up. Praise the Lord. In Rio, in Medio. Children, take care of. Some lines are given. Some prepositions are missing. Children, so 2 or 3 lines, and if you write the missing preposition and also conjunction and article. Children, in Rio and Medio. What is Rio and Medio? It is a place in Santa Fe country, the New Mexico, in United States. Children, United States means USA, United States of America. So it is one of the village. Which is village here? Very good. Rio and Medio. Beautiful name. Where is Rio and Medio? Yes, Santa Fe, the county, New Mexico, United. Children, just like Melinaswadi, it is a village. So Rio and Medio, it is like a village. Melinaswadi. Children, do you mind it? It is a small village. Where? In USA. Okay, children. It took months of negotiation. Negotiation means official discussion. Then, to come to an understanding with old man, he was in no hurry. No hurry means urgent. What he had the most of was time. He lived up. Underline that phrase word. Lived plus up. Lived is verb form. Up is preposition. Children, we know the preposition. Where do we find? Yes, parts of speech. Children, how many parts of speech in English language? Very nice. 8 parts of speech in English language. What are they? Yes, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection. Okay, children? Just remember, children, we should learn through our lesson paragraph with grammatical points. What I had most of our time, he lived up in reviewing video. He lived up reviewing video. Lived up. Lived is a verb form. Up is a preposition. Up is a preposition. Okay, children. Where his people had been for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. He tilled the same land. Tilled means cultivated land. Tilled means cultivated land. Tilled the same land they had tilled. His house was small. How is the house? It is very small. And wretched. Wretched. So wretched means unpleasant. Children, you know that negotiation, official discussion. Wretched, unpleasant. Wretched, unpleasant. Then, where so wretched and the point, children, the same land, same, you know that same and same. SAM is same and SHA is same. Okay, children, same, same, same. Okay, children. So these are the cell. Price, same, same. So, homophone. We call that homophone. And when unusual, attractive, especially in an old, children, remember? And the. They are articles. Which are articles here? A and the articles here. Okay, children. Attractive, especially in an old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way. Then creek. Okay, children. Quaint and little creek. Underline that word creek. Creek means it is a small, narrow stream. Children, you know that in your village, stream, outskirt of your village. Have you seen? Yes. In your outskirts of your village, a small stream flowing, the water It is narrow. Very nice. Children, what is the opposite word? Narrow? Broad. Very nice. Broad means expanded. Narrow means it is short. Short. Opposite word. Narrow, broad. Little quick ran. Run, ran. Throw is land. Throw is land. The is orchard. Is orchard. Orchard means several kinds of trees. It has the piece of land when orchard. Children, just follow the glossary words orchard. Children, remember, it will ask you the examination. Give 1 mark for the following. Children, remember 1 mark question. A piece of land in which fruit trees are grown. Which is the suitable word here? Yes, orchard. Children, if you write the correct answer orchard, you will get 1 mark. 1 mark question. Children, just remember and mind it, and also remember again and again this word orchard. As I mean, children, piece of land in which fruit trees are grown. Next, children, through his land, his orchard was narrowlet and beautiful. Narrowlet means branch of trees. Children, you know that if you look at our school, so many trees are there. You know that every tree they have the green and branches of the trees, twigs, branches with a twisted odd lumps. Okay, children. Narrowlet means branch of tree which twisted odd lumps. Twisted odd lumps. Okay, children. So in this paragraph, many different difficulties words are here. Children, what is the opposite word? Difficult? Very nice. Easy. Children, easy. Second paragraph. The day of the sale. Very nice. Children, sale. Sale. Sale means sell. Sale. He came into the office. He came into the office. The day of the sale, he came into the office. He spoke. Children, carefully follow and observe this second paragraph. His coat was old. Underline the words. Sentence. Green and faded. I thought of Senator Catton, who has been such a poor with his people. Up there in the mountains, perhaps it was one of his old Prince Albert. Underline the sentence. He wore gloves. Underline the word. Wore gloves. They were old and torn his fingertips showed through them. He carried a cane, but it was only the skeleton of dark young man with eyes like a gazer. in the paragraph. A person introduced how did he wear the cloth. It is a external appearance of his body. How was the man? The physical outlook. The day of the sale came into the office. His coat was old. He wore old coat, green and faded. Green and faded. Faded means it has loose its color. It means colorless. Completely it loses the color as a dim color. I thought Senator Captain, who has been such power with these people? Up there in the mountains, children, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Please open. See. Look at your picture in the textbook. In your textbook? Yes. So this is the place of Rio and Medio. Where do we find? We find in New Mexico. It is a village, place, New Mexico in US. Then it is knowledge, okay, and it has orchard. Orchard means many kinds of trees, and the house small and wretched, children. So it is small, old, wretched. This is the trees. This is the tree picture. Number of trees are here. Number of trees around the old, wretched, old house, old small house. Okay, children. There is a small stream. See, creek. Creek means small trees. These are hills. These are hills. These are hills. And between the stream, creek, the water comes flowing. Children, just remember, it is Rio and Medio. But the Gentleman of Rio. So in this place, a gentleman was lived in that village. Okay, children. Perhaps one of his friends and all, but he wore gloves, and also they were old and torn, cut off the cloth, and fingertips showed through. He carried cane, but it was only the skeleton of worn out umbrella. You know that umbrella. So it was also skeleton, worn out. Behind him walked one of his innumerable, very nice children, innumerable, asankhya, innumerable number of kin, a dark young man with eyes like a gazel. So gazel means type of small deer, which has large, beautiful eyes. Small deer, children, you know that small deer with eyes of gazel, shiny, large, beautiful eyes. Large, beautiful eyes. Children. Then the old man bowed. The old man bowed to all of us in the room. The old man bowed. The old man was in the office room. Then he removed. The old man removed his hat and gloves. Remove means took off. Took off his hat from head. Then remove hand gloves. Slowly and carefully chopping once did in a picture. Children, Charlie, you know that comedy man in English language, in English picture, Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was a comedy man, like him. The old man took off his, removed his cap and gloves. In a bank, he was the janitor. Then he handed his things to the boy who stood obediently behind the old man's chair. Children, already we have learned about the old man and obedient. Children, who stood? What is the present form stood? Yes. Stood. Yes. Stood. Present form stand. Okay, children. And obedient, disobedient. Obedient. So disobedient. This is a negative prefix of the word dis. And then obedient behind the old man's chair. Children, we are learning several new words and also meaning of the words. Prince Alberto's long and double-breasted coat, gazelle type of small deer which has large beautiful eyes, Charlie Chaplin, silent film comedian, janitor, someone whose job is to look after, underline that word, look after, Prose, look after, okay, look after, okay, children, look after, and look after school or a large building, Senator Captain Thomas Benton, Captain Senator from New Mexico. Children, in the paragraph, one activity. Already we have one activity or task completed. Then second activity. Children, the old man was hung. Read. Then, do you know the ancestors old man lived in Medio? A word of four-line paragraph suggested that old man was a farmer. Pick that word. Then study the pictures that describe old man's orchard by using children, small stream, unpleasant, fruit bearing trees, old fashioned house, attractive. Children. So these words are in this paragraph. Do you know, children? Could you understand? Yes. Then next questions, activities. Paragraph 2 are who are these, who and these refer to respectively. Senator, people in the Mumbai. Look at the picture, draw your inference about the old man's appearance and his social living. The word innumerable kin means that the old man had number of relatives. Children, MC questions. Children, MC questions are here and you remember. Children, so in the Indian context, the eyes of women are compared to fishes. We like that Meenakshi and lotus Kamalakshi based on their shape and size. Why do you think eyes of boys are linked? Then all likened to gazer. So how did the old man greet the people who had been? Children, two more questions. Note this word. The question is very important. How did the old man greet the people who had been waiting for him? Children, in the third paragraph, you find out the answers. And the old man removed his hat and gloves carefully. Was he afraid of that would get spoiled? Or whose style did it remind the writer of? Children, all these questions, it is home assignment. Children, you read carefully. Just home assignment. What is Rio in Medio? How was the orchard and small old house in Rio in Medio? Who is the old man here? Then, how did old man greet the welcome and structure of old man? Okay, children. So these are very important knowledge. Okay, children. It is home assignment in 3 paragraphs. First and second term, third paragraph. Then, children, next to fourth paragraph. Just I am reading the fourth paragraph. Follow me. Okay, children. You write down home assignment. Tomorrow you must read. Next, fourth paragraph. Just I am reading. Follow me. There was a great deal of conversation about We would buy, underline the word buy, and the money was ready. Don Anselmo, the old man name was Don Anselmo. Underline, it gives the extract. And Don Anselmo, I said to him in Spanish. Underline, we have made discovery. Underline that word, sentence. It is an extract. It is an extract. Okay. We have made discovery. You remember that we sent that surveyor, that engineer up there to survey your land so as to make the deed. Well, he finds that you own more than 8 acres. He tells us that your land extends across the river and that you own almost twice as much as you thought. He did not know that, and now Don Anselmo, I have. These Americans, underline this sentence, these Americans are Buena Genta, they are good people, underline that word, they are willing to pay you for additional land as well. At the same rate per acre, so that instead of, underline that word, instead of $1,200, you will get almost twice as much, and the money is here for you. The old man hung his head for moment, he thought. Then he stood up, stared at me. Friend, he said. Underline that sentence for extract. I do not like to have you speak to me in that manner. I kept still, let him have his way, he said. I know these Americans are good people. Means, Buena Genta. And that is why I have agreed to sell to them. Underline that. It also extra. I have agreed to sell to them, but I do not care to be insulted. I have agreed to sell my house and land for $1,200, and that is the price. Children, in the last 6th paragraph, I argued with him, but it was useless. Underline. It is also extract. Finally, he signed the deed and took the money, but refused to take more than amount agreed upon. Then he shook hands. What is the present form of shook? Shake. Shook hands all around. Put on. Underline that word, put on. Put on means wear, wore. His ragged gloves. Ragged means old and tall. Children, remember that word, equivalent meaning. Ragged means old and tall cloth, piece of cloth. Took his stick and walked. Children, in the picture, children, the structure of the old man, Don Anselmo structure. Okay, children. So it is the picture of physical appearance of the old man, Don Anselmo. Don Anselmo. Behind it. Children, fourth and fifth and sixth paragraph. All these paragraphs it has Don Anselmo was ready to sold that property to Americans for how much? Yes, $1,200 for 8 acres of land. But after this survey, more than 8 acres of land it has. But Americans were ready to give double amount to Don Anselmo. Don Anselmo did not agree to receive, or Don Anselmo refused that double amount. But he took, according to agreement, $1,200 for 8 acres of land. Because why did not take the double amount? Because he was the principal of man. He was the principal of man. He could not take the double amount. Okay, children. Just remember, children, keep in the mind. This is the message. We should have promptly. We should have honest. We should speak truly, and everyone. We should have principles of our own. We should not ambitious. Okay, children. He refused, but Americans were ready to give double amount, but he refused it because he was principal of man. Children, just we learn in this paragraph, we have learned so many information in this chapter. Children, already I told you questions, home assignment. Just you make a list of glossary words, new words, and also you read again and again in your home and prepare answers all these questions. It is your home assignment. Tomorrow you must bring the notes. Okay, children? Yes, thank you one and all. God bless you. Okay, children? Okay.